Please don't do this stupid shit. My clutch is so fucked. Please don't show up at my fucking house. I cannot stand when people come and knock on my window. I just had a friend come by and I hadn't seen them in a while, and it's not their fault, but I cannot stand when people knock on my window. Come to the door. Come to my fucking door. Do not knock on my window. This goes back to God knows how long ago. It's like a rule before man. This goes back to when I used to be a fucking moron and an addict and an idiot. And I would tell people, you know, when I was living at home, I would tell people, just come knock on my window. You get a hold of me there. You just, you know, bypass the front door and knock on my window. And it seems now like that's the exception to the rule, that people just show up when they feel like it. And I'm in the middle of shit. Same thing with that Facebook calling feature. I don't know about y'all, but I literally seriously hear that noise in my head. And it really pisses me off. Kinda like that time I couldn't find my whammy bar. I'm very much to myself. I like being by myself. I don't like people just swinging by out of nowhere, unannounced. I would rather have you call and ask first if it's cool if you swing by before just coming and interrupting what I'm doing. I happen to be in the middle of something that was pretty important and something that I was doing, and I'm partially making this video to let the person who did it, you know, I haven't seen her in a while. She's an old friend of mine, but she could have came to the door. Yeah, nice ass Ford. Anyway, bottom line is that this shit happens way too often. Not good oil pressure, so it's probably top end, honestly. And probably not some. Ah, buddy! Ah! So after throwing a stethoscope on the motor, it's definitely top end. Ain't that hard to avoid them. It's good. Hey, what's up, bud? Tom, what are you doing? You probably shouldn't beat the shit out of your car when it's making weird noises, but oh my god, this phone is the bane of my existence. He was supposed to do what?
He was just passing the police thing. He was supposed to call me.
He was supposed to call him.
Yeah.
We like beer here. This takes it. This is the rifle. That's a pistol. But it's the rifle. Hold on a second. Let me find a better one. That's not going to work too well. We're going to have to find a better version.
And they call this a semi-auto sporting pistol. The original ones of these, back when these were made back in the 40s, and I'll give you the history of this gun. The original ones, they were a submachine gun.
Polish PPS 9mm. So overall today was pretty good. Had a lot of running around to do, a couple people to meet, and a couple things to take care of. But bottom line is, if you're one of my friends, just come to the front door. And don't call me on Facebook Messenger unless it's an emergency. Please. Some of you don't do it, some of you do, some of you know who I'm talking about, some of you don't. But you have my number, chances are, anyway, so call me there. Don't be afraid to knock on my front door. You know, this doesn't have to be some clandestine operation where you have to knock on my fucking window here. Keep it to the door, alright? Or else I'm probably gonna yell at you and say something like, "What the fuck?" Peace. Oh, yeah.